Brazil up shock move for Pep Guardiola as new boss following Tite's resignation. Welcome to World Football Club news. The Brazilian Football Federation, CBF, will reportedly contact Pep Guardiola over the coming days in an ambitious attempt to lure the Spaniard to be their new manager. The Seleção are searching for a new head coach after Tite resigned following their shock exit from the World Cup on Friday. Brazil crashed out of the tournament in Qatar after losing on penalties to Croatia, with Rodrigo and Marquinhos both missing their spot kicks. And, according to Spanish outlet Sport, CBF President Ednaldo Rodriguez, who is in charge of appointing a new coach, is keen to understand whether Guardiola would be interested in taking over the role at the end of the 2022-23 season. The Manchester City boss last month signed a new deal at the Etihad, committing his future with the Citizens until 2025. But this is not thought to be a sticking point for the CBF. Guardiola is the current number one choice to replace Tite, with the CBF viewing the Spaniard as the best manager in the world. Traditionally, the Seleção have only appointed Brazilian coaches, but after the failure of Tite, who has received much criticism following their early elimination from the World Cup, the CBF are willing to appoint a non-Brazilian coach and are focused on bringing in the best available option. Brazil are in no rush to appoint a new manager as they currently don't have any games scheduled until the second half of 2023, when South American qualifiers for the 2026 World Cup begin. There is set to be significant upheaval for their national team, with all members of Tite's coaching staff and Juninho, the former Middlesbrough midfielder and national team coordinator, expected to depart. André Sanchez, a former president of Brazilian club side Corinthians, is likely to replace Juninho, while the CBF are also eyeing up several alternatives as potential manager to Guardiola. Other early front-runners for the role include Abel Ferreira, the Palmeiras boss who has won 2 Copa Libertadores in 2020 and 2021. Fluminense boss Fernando Diniz and Grêmio manager Renato Portaluppi are also reportedly being considered. Similarly, Rogério Ceni, who is in charge of Sao Paulo, is another contender. Jorge Sampaoli, who recently replaced Julian Lopetegui at Sevilla and coached Argentina from 2017 to 2018, is perhaps the most eye-catching name on the long list of potential Tite replacements, but the Argentinian did enjoy successful spells in charge of Santos and Atlético Mineiro in Brazil. Tite enjoyed a 6-year spell in charge of the Seleção after replacing Dunga in 2016, winning 60 of his 81 matches in charge. Under his tutelage, they won the 2019 Copa America and finished runners-up 2 years later. However, in both 2018 and 2022 World Cups, they fell at the quarter-final stage against Belgium and Croatia respectively. Thank you for watching my channel. Please subscribe for more videos. Goodbye.